opinion, right? So I have one willingness, you have one willingness, and I want to take one decision, you want to take one decision. We both have difference of opinion. Okay. So likewise, we have a number of members, CEO, we have director, we have employees, we have external auditors, we have. If there is any difference of opinion with respect to the company, okay. So here we are not using the word opinion, we are using the word called interest. Okay, so as an employee, they have their own interest. Interest towards the organization, not their personal interest. So employees believe that I want to make the company like this. I am working hard like this. I want the company to grow like this. As a CEO, he might have a different interest on the same organization. It's not a self-interest. I want to grow the organization to this level. Another person may be called as a owner or a founder or a shareholder. His interest may be, yes, I want to make the organization profitable. So making an organization profitable, making an organization well-known, making an organization durable or reliable. These are the objectives. This we call it as the interest of a different person. If the interest of myself, for example, I am a director, and you, for example, you are a shareholder. If our interest towards the organization, there is a conflict in it, that is called as conflict of interest. Okay, so many company broke into pieces, and many company merged with some other company. Many companies started selling their share to another company. Why means that there may exist some difference of opinion that the corporate company are called as a conflict of interest between the members. Okay, between the members, as I said, the members can be different person, maybe a board of director, maybe a founder or a owner or a shareholder or other stakeholder. So if there is any interest conflict, that is called the conflict of interest. This is a concept, but how this conflict of interest leads to the fall of any organization. That is the assignment given to you. So I will discuss about a case or a company, which is a it was a very reputed company. Because of this conflict of interest existed among their members, it caused to the end up of the organization or bankruptcy or failure of the company. So in the case, you have to go and what are the questions? It's already listed in the PPT. That's called the conflict of interest. The scandal or scam means it straight away called it as an illegal activity by anyone of them. Mostly it will be lies on the hands of board of directors or it will be lies on the hands of CEO because they are the decision makers. When the benefit of organization to earn the profit for the organization, they might gone for some illegal activities, including bribing, including hiking the price for some other reason, to show artificial increase in profit, artificial increase in salary structure. Likewise, so or otherwise they are showing that the company is performing well. The annual report, profit and loss account is very attractive, but actually the company may not be performing well. When you ask the CEO, they will say, already we are failing. If we declare our financial position, again, we have to lose many shares, nobody will be invested on us. So we are just hiking or just showing up, just to create artificial statement, not to cheat the shareholders, but to encourage the shareholders to invest the money. After getting the investment, we know how to run the company. And after 5 years, you will get actual profit. Then again, actual profit will be shared to the same shareholders. So we are not cheating. Our objective is not to cheat, but for this situation, we are forced to do act like this. That may be the justification. Okay. So these all things can be called as scandal or scam when they caught when the company goes for bankruptcy or any cases. So there's a two different topics. So the second one comes with a fault of an individual or a group. It's a fault. It's a legal mistake. First one is conflict of interest. Conflict of interest is difference in interest. Because of it, that's some problem arises. So these things are a little bit similar, but if you go in depth, it is very different. For both the things, you have to get the details. First one, for the conflict of interest, try to find out a company where there are conflict of interest existed. Second one, you can select any group, or the group wise, you can select a company. Actually, you can go for a failure. A company which failed in the last 50 years or 100 years. You can easily find out what may be the reason. One of the reasons it may be scandal. It's somebody's fault. They might act unethically. Maybe for the favor of them or favor of the company or favor of the employees, whatever it may be. It's a scandal. So if anybody having a doubt regarding this, you can ask.
Yes, sir.
How was the exam result?
Sir, so anyways, now conflict got resolved, sir. It got someone changed it, so.
Yes. So can I call? So can you call some other your billing executive to discuss about this? To make it funny, because many students say, sir, it is afternoon, sir. We should do something. Okay, we can do something, but we'll relate to the subject. Can you call somebody else to discuss about this case?
Sir, you only call, sir. It's okay, sir. You can tell any name.
I will be going in random. Moses 1046.
Hello, yes, sir.
Yes, sir, Moses. Can you please switch on your video? We are having a small discussion.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Mr. Hari,
Yes, sir.
friends who had changed the title, you edited the title, I will ignore. Hari, don't tell their name, okay? I don't want to know the name, okay? Just it's a case, okay? Hari just address the case to Moses.
So Moses, actually I had given my name, company name on 13th itself, the day when I was supposed to fill out the form. I had given a company name. So later when I checked just now, the same company name was given by someone else. So this is the case. So.
And Moses, for your understanding, I am taking another person. I don't know who is it, but I am just like taking another random person. Hari, you have to say this is the person. Okay, so I will take 2100. Who is 2100? Snega Babu.
Yes, sir.
Yes, so please switch on and come for the discussion. Yes, Snega. So it is just assumption. Okay, don't take it personal. It was a complaint from our co-employee Harigaran. Okay, the task is assigned to Moses to select a specific project name. Okay, it was given that whoever do first can take a choice of choosing a particular project name. So Hari claimed that before 1 week itself he selected a project name. Maybe it is very catchy, but he found maybe yesterday you selected the same topic name, but as per Moses, as a CEO, he said each and every individual has to choose only one project name. That should not be any duplication. You are not followed that. What is the reason? Assume that you did this.
But it's possible that I gave the name first. No?
But it was the claim from Hari. By 30, he entered the name. At that time, he checked from the register number 1 to end of the register number ABC. Last name maybe Neha. He checked everything. As he said, I am not believing. As he said, there is no name, no project name like that. So there is no name called this Nega mentioned at that time.
So then it will be better that we check the Google form that history, right?
Moses, listen to the case. The case I am not concluded. Later we will come. Yes, Nega.
Okay.
Maybe, sir, then it's a mistake from my side. Maybe I didn't check the entire list properly.
Okay. But it was again heard from Hari. So Moses, clearly please listen what Snega is behaving. Okay, so first listen to the claim earlier, she only did. But after the discussion, she is saying that no, sir, I have not checked it by mistake. That's the second statement. Third statement, we see Hari claiming that I spoke to Sneha, assumption. Okay, I informed Sneha, but Sneha not accepted it and very reluctant to change it. Then, when it is escalated to CEO, the top level, Moses, when Sneha heard Hari taken this case to Moses, then Sneha accepted it's my mistake and she took back. This is the case. It's very silly case. Don't feel very big thing. Take it as a joke. So what's your comment, Moses, on Sneha's behavior? And Sneha, you have to justify. Don't say sorry. Don't just like that say it's my mistake. You have to justify a little bit. Okay? Because assume that if you agree means that you are accepting and sometimes you'll be sacked out of the organization. Because the clear instruction given by the Moses, we have to follow this. So you are not ready, word called the code of contact. Later we are going to read a code of contact. Before taking any task, the employees has to read the clear instruction. Before writing the exam, you have to read the clear exam instruction. Sir, I have not read the exam instruction, sir. So I am speaking to somebody, it is your mistake. It's called as a malpractice. So you cannot just like that escape. It's by mistake. So you should not say mistake. Try to identify some other possible reasons. And Moses, we can ask some other question to Hari also, and finally come with a conclusion. How next time the instruction should be? Because the instruction may be from another end also. Maybe from Ravindran, your assistant. I only communicated your code of conduct to the employee. If there is any thing has to be changed, then how the Ravindran has to communicate to other employees next time to avoid conflict of interest.
So should we start from the beginning? Like I'm first time I'm going to interrogate Hariharan. Then I'll talk with Sneha.
Hari stated the problem. Now we understood the case. Now we can start claiming from Sneha. If you have any doubt, means you can go to Hari. Because as of now, the forum believe Sneha did the mistake. By the way you ask, then only Sneha will get some good point. Then only you can go to Hari.
Okay, Sneha.
And other audience, you can be auditor, you can be board of director, you can observe Moses whether he is partial to anyone or not. That also you can comment later. Yes. Over to Moses.
Okay, Sneha, from what all I have known already from Hariharan, I came to the conclusion that there has been something that has gone wrong in this issue. And I suspect that it is from your side that that the mistake has already happened. So what is your take on this? Can you explain a bit about what you have done in this issue?
So according to me, maybe the time when I enrolled the company name, I didn't see Hariharan's company name or project name that time. I couldn't find his project name at that time.
But being a professional who has been working with the company for almost some period of time, you should have taken some care and you should have taken some care and seriousness while uploading the company name, right? So
Yes.
Sneha, you should
So
not immediately. As I said earlier, don't accept your mistake.
so the thing is, maybe how do we know that Hariharan did input it on 13th when it was supposed to be done? Is there any proof, sir?
see, actually, Hariharan has already given me the document regarding that Google form, right? That edit history. From the edit history, it's already evident that he has done the edit way before you have already done. So, do you feel that you should apologize, or what is your take on it then?
Yes, sir. Apologies.
Moses, you should not smile.
You,
Actually, she earlier tried to justify her fault. She is just questioning the system. But as a Moses have a technical knowledge, you understand.
Sir, can you show me the documents, please?
document.
Before seeing the document, how you apologize, Snega?
Yeah, sir, can you show me the documents, please?
It's actually not that required, right? To a CEO, you are asking the documents. See, we have already verified the
No, sir,
document.
it's required for me. It is required for me because I am being the culprit here, so I should not be. So, can you show me the documents?
See, there is a document. I will mail it within 5 hours. Okay.
Some right in front of you, sir.
Yes, assumption Moses showed the document. It is clear that it is uploaded on 13. Assumption. It is possible. By sharing the Google Sheet, we can show.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Now, sir, that there's no option on its apologies.
So if there is actually a proof, a when planned proof, then there is no take for her, right? Hello.
Moses, question to whom?
So, to you only, sir.
Yes, sir.
If actually there is a proof from the Google edit form that she has edited it after Hariharan, then she has already admitted that, right? Then there is no other
She has
proceedings
not
that is actually
admitted
required.
first, sir. By heart, she should know whether she did earlier or not. Correct? Why she is questioning the system of the organization? Why she is questioning Moses whether you checked or not? If she know by heart she did earlier in the first word, she should explain some other thing, right? I also want to take the same topic because I can perform well. Like that she should say. Or otherwise she can say some other way. So please show me the document. That is not the way the employee should speak to the manager. And it's not required to show all the documents. So for example, Sneha is writing the exam. Hari is the invigilator. Hari caught Sneha means now she can't shout and say, please show the evidence. There is no camera in the classroom. Can you show the evidence? She has no right
Yes,
to
so that
ask.
is what I have already told her, right? I already told her that it is not required for a CEO to show the document.
Then you should not ask me. You should ask her. Then why you earlier asked for the proof? When I show the proof, why you are applying whether this is the ethical behavior of the employee? I think you should ask. You should not come to me.
Okay. So Sneha, from your reply, it is already evident that you are even questioning the company about our takes. So we feel that either you apologize or we will have to go up with some other proceedings.
All right, sir.
Moses, actually, you dissatisfied and cornered one employee for a silly reason. She got hurted, and even before you sacked you, she might resign. Correct? And it's happening in front of the common forum of 179 employees. Yes? How the case has to be dealt.
It should be shown to it should be shown to the employees like that. So see, if they are doing something wrong, and it should be from a professional angle, they should be able to commit that, right? See, I have done something wrong. It is from my part. It is wrong. I am see, like uh, I'll try to make it correct or something like that. If that is the take from the employee, then it is acceptable for the company. But in the case like if you are trying to oppose the company and trying to question the management, then that is on the wrong take, right?
So maybe employees ignorance or fear or want to retain the job. Daily this case will happen because in the corporate there will be lakhs and lakhs of employees. If daily one or two cases will be escalated to the higher level and all the issues are explained to all the employees, means it will break the trust of the organization, right? And I can take in another way, you are actually supporting Hari. You are making Hari superhero by punishing the another employee. The case has to be dealt between Hari, Sneha, and Moses. When it disclosed to all, some people supporting Hari will feel happy, or some people who dislike Sneha will feel happy. Some people who like Sneha will have angry at Hari because of you, the way you dealt.
No, sir, actually we had already appointed a committee, and the committee has already undertaken very wide investigation into this and has taken all the required documents
How
details that is
many
required.
times
And
they investigated with Sneha? Why you directly came for the investigation? As we have a committee, they should come to you only at the last. Correct? With all the proper document, corner is taken to you mean is a plan, right? It might be suggested from the immediate supervisor. They might want to Snega one time. That is without going to the third party, it might close, right? Why your system accelerated all these issues at the higher level and you are calling the employee in front of others? Hari,
Yes, sir.
are you happy now?
Sir,
Are you happy
from
now
my
how the
side,
management dealt with Snega?
no, sir. They could. The CEO could have handled in a much more better way.
Because of you only the case came, because of you only Snega get hurt. You should handle in a proper way so that it is not highlighted to the third person, even in the CEO or whoever it may be.
Sir, I didn't take it to the CEO, sir. Actually, it was miscommunicated somewhere.
Leaked. You typed something in the MP or you typed something in the comment, it was leaked, right?
Okay, sir.
If it is resolved between Sneha and Hari, that may not came to any place except these two people, right?
Sir, if I directly go and resolve it, it might lead to further conflicts on who did it first. So it's better that I take it to someone superior to me, because I had previously informed my teammates and my team leader that I have taken this.
So you also not sure that who did first. You are also not having.
No, sir. I clearly looked at the list and I made sure that no one else took the same company name or the project name in particular, and it
How
was
I can
evident
believe
that,
you?
sir.
How I can believe you?
So that's what's up. With further evidence, that's what I got the sheet, the evidence sheet on who did it first on the Google form. So that was my further evidence, other than my own teammates and my team leader.
So when you came to know that Snega typed it, what is the type of conversation you had with Snega? Whether you requested to change or you told her to change,
So
or
first,
what is the project name, sir? Can I know the project name?
sir, okay.
Project name, title.
What company name you're asking, sir?
That's what I'm asking. Don't want to
Facebook, sir. Facebook.
Yes?
Facebook.
Facebook. So, except the Facebook, you don't know any of the company.
Sir, because there are many other companies, sir, which had
So, you
conflict of
prepared one
interest.
100-page assignment report already made within 4 days. As Snega changed the topic, you have to rework it. Is it like that?
No, sir. This comes first come first serve basis, sir. So
Whatever it may be, sir, they are also your co-employee, right? Your colleague.
yes, sir, but
So
it's
maybe you can go to some other thing, right? So you are not able to search any other company.
sir, there was a vast range of companies though, but I prefer taking up a company which I wanted in the first place. So that's why I gave it at first. And there was some.
So you don't want to give up your decision for your
Yes, sir.
called yesterday friend.
So when it comes to a project, when it comes to other teams, it's a competition, sir.
So when it comes to personal or when it comes to professional, it affects your career or your performance or your evaluation, you will give up your friendship and relationship with the employees. If it is for a tea or coffee, you will forgive.
Sir, at one point of time, personal development is more important than.
More important than
Sir, going up the corporate ladder is much more important, no, sir. So.
Okay. Coming back to Moses, as a CEO, what Hari told, I cannot give up my objective of preparing one particular project. Even I assume that I'm HR manager arguing that you are not giving up. If I'm giving up means I cannot show that I'm performing. I don't want to give up my performance for so-called relationship is apart. Company performance is first. So, what is your point on this? Whether you want to try to maintain the relationship between the employees or you want to structureize the discipline for their performance.
From the company perspective, it is that every employee should perform, right? Every employee should perform to the maximum. It is not that if see, every company has some ethics and morals, right? So if a company, if a person is performing well, and if we are not appreciating that, and his effort and work is being taken over, and it is being utilized by another employee, then it is a bad name for the company if if the other person is getting motivated, right? So from the company perspective, it is seen that we will have to appreciate Hari for what he has done. Yes.
So for example, assume that I am an average student. Okay, I'm replacing Sneha here. And Hariharan is a very best student. Hariharan can take any project. But myself is an average, I am just 3 years old in the organization, I can learn slow by slow. So as a CEO, you should give an opportunity of taking easy project for me as a new person. Hari as an expertise, he can choose anything. But you are saying the better project should go to better person, tougher project should go to small person. So here you are not showing courtesy to the new employee, or actually Sneha is suffering. Why not chosen some other topic? Is not comfortable with the other topic. But Hari says that it's the order. I want to stick on with my order of selection. It's not whether I am not comfortable. So you are not trying to convincing the Hari, so-called Hari, to go with some other project. Even the Sneha is suffering to take up the job. That means you try to break up the relationship with the employees just for your name and standard of the company what you are following.
If that is the case, and Sneha is suffering with the issue, suffering with the topic, or the issue that is she is undergoing, then it is better that we will communicate with both Hariharan and Sneha, and we will come up with another remedy with that.
What is another remedy? I'm asking for that.
Another remedy is like if Hariharan would like to help Sneha, or if another
Apart from
employee would like to.
anything, personal growth is important. And the statement already given by Hari. Why I have to help others? I want to perform. If I got 1 year, nobody will speak about the number of days, number of nights I taught others. Finally, they will say I failed. My performance is first. Correct? Then nobody is going to see how many employees I helped, how many TA I sponsored them to make them to perform. Finally, they will ask whether you performed or not. So I want to perform. If you want to get a help from any other assistant, you can call anyone from the group.
So you can take another person, right?
I'm not
It will be
fighting.
wrong if I take another.
I'm not fighting right person to fight. I'm a very good person. Register number 3139, Manasi.
Yes, sir.
3139. Yes, Manasi.
Yes, sir.
Did you listen to the case?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Moses, you can get help from Manasi.
Manasi, what is your take on this? What is your opinion on this?
I guess,
Case?
okay, yeah. Take on. Moses, can you complete your sentence, please?
You have already heard the case, right? So
Yeah.
regarding the issue, what is your take on Hariharan and Sneha?
I guess seeing both the cases, like both the people speak, I guess Hariharan's telling he's already, like initially Hariharan told he had already done it first, and Neha, she had accepted it initially, that she had apologized also, that she had done it before, she hadn't seen it. So I guess Hariharan is right, I feel. And we always have Google Sheets to to clarify it and see who did it first. So I guess Hariharan is right.
Manasi, what will be your suggestion next time? This case should not happen. I did first. He
Uh,
first. What will be the suggestion from you?
Suggestion first, sir. I can't hear you. Can you repeat it again?
What will be your suggestion so that next time there will not be no confusion? Who did first?
So maybe they can check it once before doing it, or if we can just find if a person's entered a company's or project's name, and when a second person try to enter it again, maybe a form can restrict them from entering it, telling it's already entered by a person before or something like that.
But the poor Google Sheet cannot do that.
Yes, sir. So the only way is
Cannot
to
go for
clarify.
purchasing a huge amount software for this because it's a very simple task. What will be your suggestion?
Yes, sir. So the only way now is to clarify, to check it clearly if someone's done. That's the only way you can do. Now we have no software for that.
Who
We
has
can't
to check?
afford
Who has to check?
the person who's entering, whoever's entering the project name, they'll have to clarify it before, check it.
For
before.
example, Manasi is very true means she will check from the top to bottom. Manasi tried to cheat somebody, else he will say, I checked this, sir, but it's not there, sir. I am right, sir. Again, the same argument will come later, no?
Yes, sir. So then I don't know.
You don't know.
Because now we don't have sufficient technology in the organization, so only way to do is check. Other than that, if we had sufficient technology, then we could have done the prior thing I told. But now we don't have sufficient technology, so that's the only thing we can do. Apart from that, I don't think there's any other way to.
We have 3 class representatives called as board of directors. We have team leaders in each team. We have one faculty coordinator. We
Yes,
have
sir.
WhatsApp group. What for these nonsense of that? If we are
So
aware
or else
of a small issue.
they can put it up in a WhatsApp group, like I have chose this topic, or inform the faculty coordinator about which topic they have selected, or mail them personally so that it will be blocked for them.
The poor faculty coordinator is taking 3 subjects, first year, second year in specialization. Daily he will be giving some assignment. 190 into 3, approximately 500 SMS he will get every second, night, day. So how he can manage it?
So maybe they can they can assign a separate person only for handling these projects and collecting names. So if a concerned person is appointed for only for this job, like part of his job, like only to collect details of who's working on which project or something like that, then you can like control all these errors maybe.
So apart from class reps, apart from team leaders, we need another person to check, right?
No, not apart from them. Maybe they can do it as a part of their jobs. Like all these 3 team leaders can have a group. Maybe they can have a group. And when one person posts about like their employees taken this topic or the project working on this project, the others would know like their employees are already working on it. So they will ask them not to choose the same topic or something like that.
We check with the 2 representatives. Sneha, Hari, do you feel okay with this, or can we add some other thing to avoid this issue to happen? If it is not done purposefully.
So at one point of time, it is about miscommunication somewhere, sir. So, and just a little bit of negligence at one point of time.
I think we can settle among ourselves only. Like, if he comes to
Hari
me,
called you are not accepted it.
I accepted it, sir. He didn't talk to me only.
Sir, yes, sir, like I said, it's better to resolve among ourselves. But if it doesn't work out at one point of time, where there is more chaos among the individual members, as well as it affects the company's growth, so it's better that we go ahead and inform it to our superiors as well, so that they can take a right decision.
Yes. So kindly, this is a discussion, but try to relate the discussion with the earlier, later thing we are going to discuss. In the corporate governance, there are 2 systems: US system and UK system. We're going to see. Okay, US system always speak for rules and regulation as like most. Okay, you have to follow this practice. Maybe UK system, maybe like Manas. We are going to discuss it. So as we people have to decide where we should have a strict instruction. It's a very small thing. Even for a small thing, how much problem we are having. Then just to think about the same thing in the instruction for performance appraisal. Even everybody is friendly. Year end, when the performance appraisal came in, 1 rupee given above the other people, there the fight starts. Even a small transfer. So whether we have to be very sharp in communication, the code of conduct instruction, or can we believe employees? Can we believe employees? Because earlier how it will happen is the project manager will select a project manager will select a members itself. It was suggested by few others. Sir, you select everything. They are giving assignment to you. You select the topic, you select the team, you select the leader. But that shows that there's some dominancy of the project here in deciding everything. So we go for a liberation. You can choose your own project team. You can choose your own topic. You can choose your own domain. But it happens again, there is some issue. So this is called the conflict of interest. We can't say Snega is right, Snega is right. We can't say Hari is right, Hari is wrong. It depends upon the situation. And both the persons are having common objective performance. They don't want to cheat the organization, but they want to perform for the organization. Their performance lead to the performance of the growth of the everybody. But the way it's done, maybe because of the instruction of the company, maybe because of their self-discipline, maybe because of the relationship that might exist. So this is one, but assume that because of this, the case extends. When we call this a scam or when we become a confident industry, assumption Snega is a very good performer, top performer. Because of a small conflict, there's some ego issues. She resigned the job. She's joined in some other opposite company. This made to the ruining of this particular company name. That is an issue. Or just carnally hurry, no hurry, you should be very friendly. Means next time hurry will start doing what Snega did. Then what will happen? There is no code of conduct, there is no ethics in the organization. Whoever able to justify, whoever able to speak more, whoever having a voice in success, again ethics will go down. So there should be always a balance between human touch, rules and regulation, stakeholder objective, board of directors. Okay. So even if it's a small 180, even if it's only academic, even if it's only assignment, we have some issue. But if it comes to the power, if it comes to the monetary benefit, it comes to the beyond the discipline and power, what are things make cost? That we have to study with some other companies. Okay. So thanks for Hariharan to start this case. Thanks for Snega to support. Thanks for Moses and Manasi proceeding. Thank you, team. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, friends, this is for your understanding. Just I want to resolve the doubt by Hari also. Okay, so I understood that. So again, I'm just rushing up with 5 minutes. Just a revision of corporate governance. So last I said, even the same company may have a objective different for shareholders with respect to the profit, different for directors for the company's growth, different for stakeholders for different perspectives. We have to balance, and we can have these things already discussed, right? So why sometimes corporate governance fails? So whether we set the standard corporate governance rules, regulations, but still most of the problem of corporate governance comes with the problem of accounting practices. How we account, how we write the balance sheet, how we record and communicate to the shareholder, that the problem arises. And internally, there is a lot of fight happening between the CEOs, directors. Then we can say what the corporate governance is in way. And we don't know how to balance or manage the funds, then we can fail. And if the unqualified or inexperienced members, we are putting as a board of members. So now we are discussing with the Moses and discussing with the Manasi, assuming they are experienced and qualified. But if you took somebody else, they are not qualified, they are not eligible to give the suggestion, then again the corporate governance collapse. And disclosure of mandatory items. So whenever there is a corporate governance, one of the mandatory thing is at the year end, we have to make one document, maybe 50-page or 100-page document that should explain everything, starting from the organization structure, starting from the fund, how we got loan, how many employees, how they perform, what is the salary structure, what is our sales, profit, export, import. Entire consolidated report is called as annual report. The annual report can be put in website. This thing is called as mandatory disclosure. So in the corporate governance, there are something we have to show. Who is our CEO? When it was started? What are the rules and regulations? What is the future plan? What is the budget, balance sheet? At the same time, there are certain things that should not be disclosed. Non-disclosure of mandatory income. So for example, in today's discussion, we disclosed one person, Hari, who started this issue, and we just altered the name of somebody else with Sneha. But still, this is not required to disclose. This is informed or to the stakeholders. Assume that other people are stakeholders. The stakeholder can be a supplier, stakeholder can be a customer, stakeholder can be a government, stakeholder can be employer, anyone. But the small issue, there is no need to disclose to all. But sometimes mandatorily we say these small issues addressed to all the person mean that will reduce the credibility of the organization. Even we say we are genuine, we are exposing everything, but that is not good. That is called mandatory. We will not disclose it. Again, it's a failure. Favoritism. If you want to favor any one employee or any one supplier, any one exporter, then again corporate governance is fail, and again mismanagement. Again, just the opposite. If the corporate governance is good, what will be the benefit? Stakeholders. Stakeholders all will be benefited. Corporate will have a very good image. And if the corporate having a very good structure, very good stakeholder, very good management, very good corporate image, automatically investor will start invest. So getting a capital for the company is very easy. Whenever there is a mismanagement that can be reduced, it increase the productivity, efficiency, effectiveness, leads the corporate success, market valuation. When I want to evaluate the company, it's not evaluated with the funds what we are having. It's not only evaluated what is the profit, but what is the value, ethics the company is having. And I'm going to sell a company apart from the assets, apart from the liability, apart from the employees, what is the value of the company? Value cannot be measured in numbers. So if we have a proper corporate governance, we will say the management is very good. This will surely improve. That name will give market valuation. And the same thing is value of firm and greater growth. So apart from the organization, apart from the growth of the organization, the corporate governance have some obligation to the society and also to the employees. So when the organizations perform well, it will create a lot of employability, that will increase the economic growth that leads to the national interest. And the corporate governance always should not be with a political thing. Here, politics means manager, superior, who is powerful, that should not come. Here, we should follow only honesty and the ethical contact. We should take care of the social responsibility like planting trees, educating, that also has to be taken care. For getting more profit, we should not exploit the nature, environment friendly, and whatever we are doing, it should be accountable. Now, with the Sneha case, we are discussing about accountable. Who did first? Who did second? That means that accountability of the system is questionable. Even the 180 people check, that should be accountability should be there. Who did the mistake? So the accountability is also important for corporate governance and employment practices. So fair employment practices when recruitment, when training, when motivation, when incentivizing, performance appraisal, increment, everything should be fair. Equal opportunity should be given to the male and female to different levels, new people, old people, experienced people, and we should encourage whistleblowing. Whistleblowing means it's a concept, it's a two-mark question. Whenever there is some error is happening, it should be informed to the concerned person or the supervisor indirectly. So that is called as whistleblowing. For example, our students normally will do whistleblowing. Okay, so before the college planning for the online, somebody will say, sir, that college, this is happening, sir, COVID cases are increasing, sir, this will happen, that. So they will whistleblow what is going to happen. Actually, that is actually unethical if we are not confident on the information we are spreading. But with respect to the company, if somebody is doing wrong, that may spoil the company structure. Means somebody has to whistleblow, somebody has to inform, somebody has to take the issue outside. Then only the problem will be resolved. For example, here Hari case, the same situation might be existed for somebody else, but they may be fighting, or they may be forgiving, or they may be feeling angry. But as it is whistleblown, next time there may be some other remedy from either Manasa or Moses with some better instruction to avoid the conflict. Okay. So likewise, whatever we are framing corporate governance, that should be having societal and employee orientation. And again, by sacrificing anything, we cannot grow the organization. So we have to take care of the employee, we have to take care of the manager, we have to take care of the system. At the same time, we have to improve the corporate image, we have to take care of the shareholder, we should avoid fraud and malpractices, we should evaluate the. That means These are all objectives towards the corporations. Okay, so corporate governance simply it is a method or how the system has to be directed and controlled so that the company will grow without making or without disappointing individual, the company or the society or the stakeholder as in common. So this includes everything. So this will include the private sector also, it is applicable, public sector is also it's applicable. And main thing in the corporate governance is economy, effectiveness and efficiency. So we should take care of the money, how best we can do, how the output can be improved, efficiency, how the output can be improved with less input. So we have to take care of these 3 points. And we have some laws, legal framework like Companies Act, Competition Act, Securities Exchange Board Act, FEMA, Consumer Protection Act. So if you read all this act means whenever you are running the organization, you have to adhere to all the acts. That means that corporate governance should take care of all. So legal framework we have to consider, and there are some committees like Cadbury Committee reports, Kumaramangalam report, OECD. So these things we are not going to discuss in detail in our GRE, but these are some committees formed. They gone through some scam earlier happened, so they revised some instruction for the corporate governance. Okay, so these are the few topics as the introduction of the corporate governance. So in the next class, we will go in depth. So as I said, what are the rules and regulation? What are the 2 types of corporate governance? We'll little bit go into the subject from the next class. And please check the WhatsApp messages. Tomorrow also we have a class, so I will be sharing some link. I will be sharing some questions. So please be prepared for that. Then we'll have a discussion for some time, theoretical test for some time. Now I request all the students to switch on your video for a few minutes to confirm. The Zoom will be taking attendance by on their own way for me. 2 minutes.